Tom Pelissero, NFL Network, from the insiders with what they're hearing, being league-wide, about Kevin Stefanski's future with the Browns.
The Browns have not yet made a decision on two-time NFL Coach of the Year Kevin Stefanski's future. They know he can coach. His approach has not wavered amidst all the adversity of a transition season. But the hard reality is they're 6-25 over the past 2 years, and that is a hard sell. How Stefanski and his staff continue to bring along rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders over these final 3 games will be a part of the evaluation. They spent a lot of time with Shedeur working on pocket movement and decision-making, and Shedeur really has taken strides in those areas. Bottom line, Stefanski wants to be in Cleveland. He loves his staff. They got one of the NFL's best rookie classes. They got a ton of salary cap flexibility as well as draft capital to continue the build in 2026. But if Jimmy Haslam decides to go another direction, Stefanski immediately would become a top candidate elsewhere.
So, again, we've talked about this quite a bit, Pete. You can't explain away it's now 6-26 with 2 games left. That was before the loss. You can't explain away 6 wins in 2 years. But you also can't say if Stefanski goes and becomes a winning head coach, we should have held. We're going to get back into that, which the stuff you hear with Baker Mayfield and Mike Vrabel, and it's not an easy decision for Haslam. It really isn't.
Well, I mean, Tom Pelissero is basically saying what the OBR has been reporting for several weeks in terms of the situation with Kevin Stefanski. Look, I mean, the bottom line is, yes, you don't need to justify firing Kevin Stefanski based on the record. But the question you have to answer if you're Jimmy Haslam in some ways is 6-11 better for your team than necessarily 3-14 would be if the Browns end up with a number 1 overall pick or number 2 overall pick? That's sort of the issue. If the Browns were never going to be a playoff team, which I think was a safe bet with this team this year, then what is the point? What are you trying to get? And as Tom Pelissero sort of laid out, and we've been reporting, it's about the development of those young players. And games like yesterday certainly have to help Kevin Stefanski's cause. So that's sort of where you have to decide what you really want to get out of this team and what you're trying to do. And the idea of selling, I don't know who you're trying to sell to, because if you fire him, you're going to have to try to sell that the next guy you hire is better than the guy who had 2 11-winning seasons and has won the only playoff game since the team came back. Under Jimmy Haslam's ownership, he's far and away the most successful. So I think there's a lot of conflicting elements that make it very difficult. And the last thing that I think weighs on Jimmy Haslam is Kevin Stefanski is an incredibly useful human shield. He takes everything that this organization gets, that whether he deserves it or not, whether it's the ownership should get it, Kevin Stefanski takes all of it. And the second he's out the door, it's going to fall on the owner. And I don't know that he's exactly excited about that prospect where Deshaun Watson's still on the football team. Now they've got a new coach, and everybody's going to just turn on Jimmy Haslam, and all the pressure is going to be on him as opposed to Kevin Stefanski.